You're not insane at all, just in the wrong timeline. If you're watching this, I bet you're feeling like everything isn't real right now. Because it's not. I'm gonna use myself as an example. When I was younger, life really did feel normal, all the way up until I was 13. For years and years, it felt like I was destined for greatness once I became a teenager, and all the way through adulthood. Like, even before I was 13, I always felt this calling, that I was destined to experience all that great stuff. Don't get me wrong, I am inevitably destined for greatness, but I meant the original alliteration of my future. I always felt like I was meant to be more respected, joining extracurricular activities, whether that be in school or outside of school. For example, a youth group or any club, having a good home life, supporting family, healthy upbringing, healthy friendships, in all personal areas of my life, flourishing would make me a good human being. Whenever I see other people with these things, it's so weird because I don't even feel envy at all. More so knowing that's where I should be right now. Perhaps I already am, but I was taken out of the timeline where I had those things and ended up here. In a world filled with injustice, discrimination, favoritism, and double standards. Mainly me being collateral damage to all of that. I admit, I'm a man filled with hatred towards people, and I'm a shit talker. But was this always supposed to be the case? I don't think so, because I've had areas of my life where I was nice, but didn't get walked on. Now, what I remember of my past is probably not the same as what actually happened, because I've been to so many different places of where the events got altered. So, it's really hard to recall. Like, events in my past got altered, and the multiverse is infinite, so in every version of them, there's always like a different type of way it occurred. When I've had conversations with people, I had experiences with good or bad, and asked if they remember what happened. They always tell me a different version of it that is 1000% different from mine, even though I swear on my dead grandma's grave that my memory of it is the more accurate one. And I've been priding myself in having very good memory ever since I was really young, And even now, of course, I pride myself in having very good memory. People who I remember being so welcoming, wholesome, and compassionate are now my enemies and are fighting against me. Perhaps it might not even be me. My connection with those people are still the same, but our awarenesses parted ways and ended up in different bodies of incarnates that look little to no different than the previous. I ended up here and they ended up in unknown whereabouts in the multiverse. I just happened to get a bad set of them, but that probably wasn't always meant to be the case. I just came to the wrong Earth, so the 3D, them are considered non canon. Not only that, our feelings, our circumstances, nor experience matter here. To keep it real, it is much easier to realize that when I'm calm. But even when I'm crashing out, one thing that doesn't change is the system doesn't care about your ego or any of the labels you've been given or you have given yourself. As long as your intentions are pure, the universe should be reflecting all your good deeds back to you. Not saying it's going to be an easy road into seeing all those things getting reflected back to you, but trust me, you're always going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Now, I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. I've done terrible shit, but guess what? So have you and everyone else. Those say they don't are lying, but that doesn't define you. It's which place your heart is in that does.
But Justin, it's just life. It's not fair, and struggle is needed to get you to where you are now.
Correct. But back when I was still living normally, each year was different from the other. Yes. But Not an extreme night and day comparison. 2016 and 17 were times in my life when it did a whole 180 for the worst. 2018 and 19 were the same. 2020 and 21. 2022 and 2023. But 2022 to 2023 was one of the better changes because 2023 was when I had my spiritual awakening and found shifting. 2024 to 2025 was bittersweet because it was unique since I entered my villain era. It unlocked many perks I didn't have before, and even surpassed 2023's spiritual awakening stage. All the stuff I was believing in, like shifting, self respect, love, and justice, was all finally coming back to me. So much stuff has happened since then that there is no way you can say it's just life. It's a whole different world I was in. The bright side is the 2016 and 2023 timelines still exist on another plane of existence and had better 2017s, 19s, 20s, 2024, 25s than me for sure. I'm still happy and thankful that I don't have to live in a what if scenario forever, as I can just shift to those realities and live life in them. These things have given me something to fight for, and it motivates me to go through life here until the end. Don't get me wrong, fuck this place, but it's not forever. I've never had the desire to end my own life over this stuff, or physically harm others, let alone have a mental disorder. It's inevitable if you're a high level thinker who unapologetically shares unaccepted stuff by society with the world, you're gonna get some holy shit, you need help. For real comments. When really all it is just about having the right mindset. I never let anyone's tone deaf insults take me away from my purpose, neither should you. While 2025 has done everything better for me when it comes to myself, physical and mentally, I love my current look with my long hair and the eerie vibe it gives me, and going to the gym consistently to stay in shape. The recognition is way better. I'm way more self assertive, and I'm way better at controlling my emotions. That doesn't mean a shadow should be casted on 2023, as that year was really revolutionary and needed to happen, because without it, I wouldn't be aware of my desired realities, let alone be the person I am today. The only thing 2023 does better than 2025 is just the people that were in my life. Where nowadays I'm more solo, and don't mean that as a diss. 2025 me with 2023's people is the perfect desired reality for me. And that actually is the one I'm going to, as I'm taking the clock back 2 years and restarting life from 20, so yay. I'm also going back to my youth too, starting from 12 and growing up right this time. And he'll be the same man as my adult DR once he grows up, since he never got ripped out of his original world. Time to send all of us back home now.